Hello and welcome. For our first segment, we are here at the Southern California Draft Center where our boys are signing up to enter into the military draft. Thanks to the Selective Service Act going from 5 million to 10 million active military members, everybody now needs to sign up. Things such as the Selective Service Act and the War Productions Association are helping to send the boys on the front lines more troops and more fresh supplies. The War Productions Association, or WPA as many of you may know it as, has converted many industries into war good productions. This is sending things such as bullets and new guns down to help fight the Nazis and the Japanese on both fronts of the war. Additionally, everybody is helping out. There are kids now helping to collect scrap metal. There are women working for the first time in U.S. history in the workforce, thanks to the Women Auxiliary Army Corps. Things such as this have greatly improved our society and are helping us to win the war against the Nazis. Join us next time as we interview a Mexican American who is live and in the draft.
Why are you so happy? Well, I just found myself a new set of war bonds, and man, oh man, am I so happy to be effectively helping my troops on the other side of the world.
Wow, that sounds great. Let's go buy some more.
Yeah.
And we're back, this time with an exclusive interview with a Mexican-American citizen himself, Andres Rivera. Give it up.
Andres, great to have you. Great to be on the show.
So, Andres, obviously you are a Mexican-American citizen. How has the Mexican-American population been affected by this World War II?
Well, already 300,000 of us have been shipped off to the war, and it's been really difficult for us to see family members shipped off to the battlefield at a moment's notice, and even I'm already in the draft waiting to be shipped off to Europe any day now. And it's been very difficult to see family members get thrown into a battlefield and killed, and it's been quite awful.
Wow, that's rough. So, Andres, what does the Mexican-American people think they're fighting for? Because I've heard many times that Mexican-Americans feel like they don't even have their own rights at home to be able to fight for someone else's rights. What do you think about that?
That's a real good question, considering how much discrimination has been happening ever since this war started against Mexican Americans and even other races. And it makes us all question, why should we be fighting a war for a country that doesn't even treat us right? So many of us have just been outraged being shipped off to this war when we don't even really want to fight for the country.
Next, I'd like to ask you a question about the Zoot Suit riots in LA. That's obviously a very big step for the Mexican-American population. What do you think they were trying to get across when they did raid these sailors?
Well, I think it was actually a pretty good act or movement that happened. Just to, really point out the discrimination that's currently happening in the country. And I think it's a right step in a direction for at least all the races that are currently being affected by this discrimination during this time.
Well, you heard it here first. This is Andres Rivera, Mexican-American citizen. What is the World War doing to you? Thanks. We'll be back next time.